Hey, what's up guys? This is Kenny O from Mahalo.com, and I want to thank you so much for joining me in How to Draw SpongeBob series. Now we're going to cover so many different topics in this series. We're not going to just learn to draw the characters, we're going to learn the ins and outs of drawing and building the characters so you can draw them on your own. We're going to learn how to build, draw sets. Now, a little bit of my background, I actually worked on a few SpongeBob titles, not the show, but the video games. I worked on SpongeBob Creature from the Krusty Krab for the Nintendo DS, and same title for the Game Boy Advance. And I have I'm just a huge fan. Like, not only do I work on the game, I'm a huge fan of the show. You're gonna watch these videos, you're gonna see me quote the show, and what we're gonna need is our magic wand. That's right, not this guy right here, but this guy. We're gonna need either a pencil, or you can draw digitally with a Wacom tablet. It's just great. This course is to go either way, guys. It's gonna be great, let's say if you get a tablet, and I'm using a program called Art Rage. It's a very inexpensive program. It's a great program to get into digital drawing. And from after this series, I'd love to take everything that we've done here and turn it into a painting series and make those into paintings. So I definitely want you guys to come by after this and check it out. Now, another great thing that we're going to be doing as well is we're going to be learning the ins and outs. We have these things called breakdowns. Now, we break down the characters to their simplest shapes and forms, so it's really easy to draw. Because we're going to learn how to draw squares. In the very beginning, we're going to learn how to draw circles and lines. But this is key element to drawing. If you don't have a good foundation of just the very basics, it's going to be a lot harder for you. So we're going to start off at the very beginning. So don't just skip to the very fun parts of drawing SpongeBob. Believe me, guys, drawing and practicing lines, practicing drawing circles is going to help you big time. We have to crawl before we can walk, and we have to walk before we can run. That's the way it goes. Now, let's say when we get to the very beginning videos, when we do practicing line, don't just watch that video and move on to the next video. What I want you guys to do is practice, what we do in each video. I want you guys to practice that for a couple of hours, because this is for people who are really serious about drawing and want to get really good at it. And, I'm just very happy to share this experience with you. And let's go ahead and take a look at some of the things that we'll be covering in this course. Well, this is an example of a breakdown right here. You can tell that SpongeBob is very easy to draw. He's a lot of squares and circles and everything like that. And if we keep that in mind when we draw the character and we draw the basic shapes before we draw SpongeBob, it's going to be a lot easier. Because a lot of times when we draw SpongeBob, we want to start off with the wavy lines, and that's a big no-no. It's a lot better if we start off with the basic shapes. We're going to go ahead and do exteriors. We see here we have Bikini Bottom, we have SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward's house. We're going to be doing all this cool, fun activities. But remember, we've got to start in the beginning. Here's another example of a breakdown, breaking it down to real simple shape and form. And from here, it's really easy to come in there and start cleaning it up and make it into a finished drawing. Another exterior shot, chum bucket right there, little plankton. It's going to be a really fun time, and I'm so glad that you guys are joining me in this. An interior shot of SpongeBob's house. All of this stuff I'm going to teach you how to draw and everything like that. Of course, we know the Krusty Krab, and we can put Squidward, and that's going to be a homework assignment. We're going to draw this, and I want you to put the character in there somewhere. And you can send me an email when you're done. Plankton, this is another example of a breakdown. It's not fully rendered, but we're just learning the ins and outs of this character, how to put him in a different position, how to draw him, if he's happy or sad. We're going to be covering expressions and all that stuff. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. SpongeBob happy, and then we'll go over here, struggling. We're going to be covering all kinds of stuff. I go through the expressions through about the 5 major characters in SpongeBob. We'll be doing all kinds of that fun stuff. We'll also be learning about interacting characters. It's kind of tough, especially when you're starting to draw 2 characters interacting, and we're going to learn tips and techniques to do that. And here's an example of SpongeBob and Gary. But like I said, guys, I want you to practice in between these videos. These aren't really meant to watch one video, move on directly to the next. It's about practice, because that's the best way you're going to get better at drawing, is to literally practice and practice. And once you're done practicing, when you're all done, practice some more. But it's going to be really great. I'm excited for this course. 1, because I love to draw. 2, because I love SpongeBob. And we're going to have a lot of fun. Some of the videos are going to be a little longer, especially when we get to the exteriors, but it's going to be great because we do this in real time. We don't do any time lapsing at all. I'm with you, I'm talking with you at all times. Now, if you guys want to interact with me, there's a couple of ways to do it. You can send emails to request@mahalo.com, forward it to me, Kenny O. You can also meet me at Mahalo Design on Facebook or Mahalo Tech. I'm on those as well. So if you guys want to interact with me, send me drawings, ask me questions about drawing or anything, that has to do with art, definitely, those are some of the best ways you guys can do this. I'm really excited. We're going to talk about so much fun stuff. I'm going to be quoting the videos. I'm going to be kind of a dorky guy, but that's okay, right? Okay, that's it for our introduction to how to draw SpongeBob. We're not just drawing SpongeBob, we're drawing the entire SpongeBob universe, guys. And I want to thank you for watching this introduction. And let's move on to the next video. You guys ready? I'm ready. I'm ready for my drawing. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and let's move on.